Yo, what's good, guys? KosherTech here. So today we got another Chinese case to review. All jokes aside, this is the DarkFlash V22 Chinese case. Now you cop this on Amazon for multitude of colors. All right, so I got the white version. We got black. We got beautiful pink. And we got beautiful green. Now this is a mid-tower case. You cop it on Amazon, like I said, for $100. Now I wish more cases came in more colors, like these, other companies, more, I guess, more known companies such as Corsair, Cooler Master, and ZXT. Who else we got? I believe Asus as well. They just come usually white and black. We need some more colors, guys. Give us blue, give us green, give us pink, like all these phones nowadays. But anyways, mid-tower case, $100 I mentioned. This is, let's put it this way. This is the first, not the first of its kind, but this is not really a commonly seen case. These are more of the, the motherboard and the case. Everything is vertically mounted. So we're going to run through everything exactly right now. So of course, typical DarkFlash, we got a beautiful side panel. All right. In the front, not mesh. I'm not sure what they were thinking. They kind of effed this one up. I'm really upset that they didn't give us mesh front. It makes no sense. I mean, they went with this design here for airflow. Then again, though, I mean, this is good. I mean, it gives us a lot of space. It's going to be great for airflow. Again, I'm going to test it out. I'm going to see exactly how we do in airflow in there. But it looks wise. It looks decent. But I just don't understand, check it. Give us the DLM21 mesh version up in the front, please. It was just so great. We had a beautiful mesh in the front. And, you could even leave these cutouts even for more airflow. But, that's that. Now, this essentially is the top, the expansion slots, which I'm going to show you are up top. So it's like a little weird, so just bear with me, guys. But since we're up top, we got power, we got reset, we got two USB 3s, we got, what is this, we got headphone, and we got microphone. Now I'm going to get this thing naked very soon. I'm just running through everything right now. Now, of course, typical DarkFlash style, we just pull it, and it just pops right out. I'm going to put this right here. And now if you want to remove it, all you got to do is just lift it up, and the entire glass side panel comes off. Now here, and now this will support, this, like I said, this is a mid-tower case, so it's going to support ATX motherboards, ATX, and basically everything below that. Now another gripe I got. For SSDs, we cannot mount them in the front. The DLM2122 case, we could have put some nice SSDs in the front, but we could put SSDs in the back, which again is, no bueno for me. I wish we had to put some SSDs in the front, just would have got the little design a bit better. Now on the back, we could put, now again, it comes with no fans. All right, typical, no DarkFlash came with fans. Not for me, I really don't care for that. I know for you cats out there who want cases with fans, unfortunately you didn't get no fans. But look, I made plenty of Chinese RGB reviews for those fans. Go cop them, they're like cheap, man. $50, $60, you'd be straight. Anyways, we could fit two 120 fans here, as well as a 240 mil rad as well. I am going to be putting a 240 mil rad here just to demo it to you guys so you guys can see it better. Now in the front is removable. All right, it's very simple. I'm a one-man operation, guys. All right, don't ask me a million times how to remove it. It's very simple. Grab your hand, all right, pull from the bottom, pull, and it's going to come off, all right? This is plastic, all right? It's going to pop right off. It's all right, use some force, just pull it off, pull it hard, and it's gonna pop right off. This is plastic, this is plastic. This case is just too plasticky for me, man. For $100, man, I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm feeling with the V22. But anyways, we could mount three 120s, all right, in the front, three 120s, or two 140s in the front. Now, I'm not sure you can mount AIO in here. I will check it out to see if there's space. And of course, we got spinning discs here. Maybe if the spinning discs are removable, if it's possible to mount a rad out here, a 360 mil rad. I don't know. I got to check it out. Might or might not be. I mean, I looked at Amazon, didn't say anything about it, so might not. But I don't know. I want to play with it. But anyways, we got the power supply here in the back. And we are going to move this bad boy in a second right now. I am going to move it to the side. And again, side panel here from the back, basically all the wires and whatnot. You guys know how it is. Man, what's all this filth? Right here, all you got to do is just screw it off, pop it, slide it off, and it pops out. Very simple. Look, first impressions, I didn't build here yet, right? So I'm coming in here with an open mind. This is the first of its kind. Again, motherboard is going to be basically vertical. Everything is weird. We got expansion slots all the way here. We got 3, 6, 7, 8. We got 10 basically, right? 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we got 7. How do I get 10, man? Coach, what's wrong with you, man? So we got the expansion slots inside. So it's like a mind, it's a mind F up basically. You know, put it. But I gotta say, for all you lefties out there, if you guys want a case on your left side, this is it. Because usually, remember, usually cases, usually the glass is on the opposite side, and the side, the side panel, the other side panel to cover the wires is in this side. But in this case, this is all for the lefties out here. So you cop everything to the left, and you could have everything set up there. But anyways, let me get this thing officially naked, and let's run through it, y'all. Let's go. All right, guys. So she officially naked. All right, so I've removed everything. So this is the front panel over here. It's removable. Like I said, you see these plastics over here. Just pull it from the bottom. It's going to come right off. Now, this is the top dust filter. All right, we got the other side panel there. And this is the bottom dust filter for the power supply, which is right over there. Now, this is the front dust filter. All right, so you get a nice big dust filter over here. It's very simple. You just pop it open, and you just take it, and it just removes. All right, so altogether, we have 3 dust filters. All right, so this is the case without anything. Of course, like I said in the front, 3 120s, right? Or 2 140s. Now, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, how can we not fill a 360 mil rad over here? Because we got a spinning disc drive over here for standard mechanical drives. If we remove this, can't we fit a rad? I don't know. When I'm going to build into it, I'll double check. But, you know, something interesting, though. But anyways, for expansion slots, now check it. We actually get screws. Finally, we could actually remove this. Remember in the DLM cases, the 21, 22, these were essentially a one-time use. You pop them out, you can't put them back in. Here we actually have screws to make it official. So thank you very much, DarkFlash, for doing that. Now let's flip it in the back. All right, so in the back. So as I mentioned, we have SSDs. So 2 SSDs in the back. But like I said, man, I wish they were in the front as well. But hey, we do got some slots over here for SSDs. Now, check all this over here. Check them out. Look at all these cable tie cutouts, man. Look at this. Look at all these cable tie cutouts. This is what I'm talking about. And I wish they put some here too. Come on, guys. You know, when you route the cables, you want them to route like this too. So I wish they put them on top. But we got plenty of fucking zip ties over here we could put, man. So many. I love that. That's absolutely beautiful. Now on the bottom, like I said, there's only support for 1 spinning disc, aka mechanical drive. And in the back, like I said, 2 120 mil fans, or let's put it this way, or 240 mil rad. Now this is here essentially for cables as well. You can run cables through this. I'm going to show you guys for better wire management. So essentially, if you're having your peripherals like a keyboard, motherboard, keyboard, and all that stuff, I believe you could like route them through here. I don't know. Well, once I get everything built out, we'll definitely double check. And like I said, for the power supply are here and the cutouts and whatnot. Very simple design. I mean, aluminum, right? Aluminum. So it's, you know, all aluminum and whatnot, metal. What type of, you know, some sort of metal that they use. And like I said, expansion slots here and all of that. But, and this we got over here when you run the cables, that little thing over there to make it better. But anyways, this is what I want to do. I want to build on this, but man, I don't know. Let's build it. I'm coming into this open mind. This is $100. So let's see. Let me build in it. Let me rock with it. You know, let me see exactly if this is honestly worth it, man. This is something new that they did, but let's see if it works out. Let's go. All right, you guys, so we back in it. Now, of course, she's all built. Listen, I had to throw some Chinese fans in there. Now, I did want to throw some DarkFlash fans, but listen, man, these FS, with the FS900, was it 2s? The Asia Horse ones? They're just looking absolutely beautiful in this DarkFlash case, man. But anyways, let's look, and then I'm going to give you my, man, I don't know, let's check it out. Of course, the fan's looking absolutely beautiful. We have essentially the airflow coming from left to right. So from here, right, going all the way and exhausting from the back. So this, essentially the graphics card is getting plenty of air, right, essentially from the front. And it's basically exhausting everything from the rear, right? So that's essentially the airflow of this case. Now, look, I'll be 100 with you guys. I am not a fan of this style, as well as, check it out, look. I just spent $100. Why is the glass not full? Why is it only cut half, man? That's like, look, come on, like, give me the entire thing. I want it to be glass, but it is what it is, right? Now, like I said, as well as the front, right, it's not a mesh front. That's no bueno, man. You guys got to give us a mesh front. It's a $100 case. Look, man, realistically speaking, this is, for me, I would say probably $75 case. $75, $80 max. You know, DarkFlash is not a well-known company for them to be out here charging us $100. There are competitors out there who have, you know, name brands. You have the Corsairs, the NZXT, the Cooler Masters, the Asus. Like, DarkFlash, come on, guys, $75, $80 max, I would say. But anyways, everything here is, you know, left basically. Look, the problem is, look at the wire. Everything is exposed, guys, right? This is my 24-pin connector cable extension that I have running, right? Look, I mean, look, in my situation, I did it in the sense of, you know, as like how you youngins would do it, you know, throw some cable. Like, I always take everything to the max, so it's going to give you guys a better representation. So this 24-pin connector is pretty stiff. It was hard for me to put it, so I left it essentially like this. This is the only way it would have went in, right? You got the beautiful up here Asia cable extensions as well hooked up, but everything is exposed. Like, if you really look at it, everything is exposed. Wires there are exposed. Look, all these wires here are exposed, right? Everything there is exposed. Like, everything is exposed. The wire management here, in this typical style case, is not good for wire management. I did the best as I possibly could to make everything tidy, but everything essentially just is exposed here. I mean, there is exposed. You know, I mean, man, I'm really not a fan of that. I am going to put a Strix card in there because I just want to show you guys, if you get a 3-fan card, how it would look. It was a little difficult for me in this particular situation to install because I have, you know, it was hard for me to hide, like I said, hide the 24-pin connector. I did the best I possibly can. I mean, you know, it's whatever. I mean, the glass does make it, you know, this does not feel, look, I'm going to show you we're going to go in the back right now. We're going to show the wire management. This honestly does not feel like a $100 case, guys. It really doesn't. Look, if you're sitting from the left, all right? Now check it. Imagine this computer being in front of you, right? Look, you're going to see those wires right there, right? Look how ugly that looks. Like, it's so exposed. Everything is exposed in this case. You know what I'm saying? And you're sitting and there's no mesh in the front. It just looks, it honestly just looks and realistically kind of feels just like a $75 case. Now, you guys know how much I love the DLM series. Those things are just monsters, but this V series is not doing well with me, guys. Absolutely not. But anyways, right now let's throw a Strix card in there. And I just want to do it for the sake of size comparison for the Strix card. And then we're going to flip the case around just to show you guys essentially everything for wire management. Let's go. All right, guys, so the Strix card is installed. This is the 1060. Let's pop this out. All right, so check it out. It's, of course, Strix card. You know, what is it, like 11 inches long or 12 inches long? Basically a foot-long card. This thing is absolutely massive. Now, look, this is my scenario. This is my situation. So if you are running cable extensions, just be careful. It's really a tight fit with a cable extension. If you have regular PSU cables, it'll be not a problem. But, you know, it's too much. I mean, it just looks unordinary too. I'm just, me personally, not my feel, not my style. Something I wouldn't recommend, and probably something most definitely I wouldn't go with. Also, I did mention that you could fit a 360 rad, but I was wrong. You cannot, because there's expansion slots over here. So a 360 rad would not be possible if you basically put it in. So you cannot fit not just the 360 rad. You wouldn't be able to fit any radiator most likely in the front. So the only rad could be, I mean, you could technically fit a rad if you want by modding it, but you know, without modding it, The only rad you can fit essentially is a 240 in the rear. But that's that. I mean, you know, when you put it like this, with all of, it's just, man. Look, I am gonna put it on the PC right now. We are gonna run some temps quickly, you know, just to check it out. But not a fan. But let's put it in the back. Let's check out some wire management. Let's see how everything came about. Let's go. All right. So now the wire management I did as realistically as basically you possibly can. What I mean by that is I actually installed the SSDs here in the back. I don't have a spinning disk. That's why I didn't install one. But I mean, look, I did my best with this wire management. You know, Kosher, just listen, man. If you got better wire management than me in this case, hop on my Discord server, send me a pic, yo. I'll be shocked. No, but I'm playing. But I also got cable extensions. I mean, you know, we have the Asia Horse hub over there for the FS 9002 fans. And but yeah, I mean, that's how it essentially came out. It is where I wish, like I said, remember in the beginning of the video I did say I wish they put cutouts here for zip ties. That would have been so much easier for me to route most of these cables. But I mean, like the front panel connector, the USB 3 connector I put in, I just made it as, you know, as realistic as possible. You know, that's how I, you know, essentially my reviews, I just throw everything in the SSDs and just connect things that I personally wouldn't use, but I know you cats would use. So the best possible wire management. This is, you know, you could probably spend a little more time, make it better, but you know, this is how it came out. It was pretty easy, I gotta say. Look, zip ties, the cutouts for zip ties helped out a lot, but listen, man, the layout, like I said, I am not feeling it. If you, of course, you guys want to remove the spinning disk drive, just unscrew this, and then you're gonna have plenty of space to, you know, put wires and whatnot in there. But yeah, this is how my setup is. This is how it looks. Kosher wire management, always got to be fresh. You know what I mean? But anyways, let's get to some benchmarks. Let's go. I gotta say, guys, that the little Grommet thing is pretty cool. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. Remember, I mentioned once we remove the top, right? Pop it out. Check it. See that little Grommet over there? That's pretty dope. So, like, I just, you know, in this demo, I just took the keyboard and mouse and whatnot. Check it. You just run the Grommet. You put all the peripherals through it. It's pretty fire. You have all the peripherals through here, and then there's zip tie cutouts, and essentially you could just zip tie everything to make it nice and tidy. So that's not bad, man. That's actually pretty cool. At first I thought maybe it was like, maybe you could use this for external water cooling as well. I mean, you know, that's back in the days. You know, cases had those, but that's pretty cool though, that you have this section over here that essentially you could just use for peripherals, and you could just run your peripherals like that and essentially hide them, put them back on the top, and it's going to be essentially hidden, and then you could just make everything tidy running down this way. But just wanted to share that with you guys. Alright guys, so I just have Valley looping. You might hear fans running. That's the graphics card on full load. Now we are getting 64 degrees Celsius on the GPU, and the CPU 54 degrees Celsius. That's more of a real world benchmark. Essentially, when you're gaming, this is the best way for, at least for me to compare. Now, when I did have the side panel off, I only saw a difference of maybe 2 degrees Celsius. So from 64 went down to 62 degrees Celsius. Now, like I said, remember, this case is essentially going to be always placed on the left side. So to give you guys a better perspective, let's say, right, you're sitting in front of the monitor, right? So you're going to have the computer height. Listen, Coach always got to have it on his desk. You see, so the perspective you'll see essentially is going to be like this. Now, look, if you like this style, you know, this is a decent case, but not for $100. If you cop it on sale for, I want to say, like maybe 75, 80 bucks, that'll be sweet. But if you like this kind of this, you know, again, if you like this kind of style, I mean, it's alright. One thing also, like, you guys hear that? Like the glass design, for some reason, just it feels a bit flimsy. You know, when I open it and close it. See it? Look. It just vibrates. Now, it's because most likely of the fans. That's why it's vibrating. But yeah, so I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't recommend this case. It's not my cup of tea. But hey, if you guys like it, just remember, it's always going to be the left. But anyways, guys, I'm KosherTech. I'm going to catch cats next time. Deuces.